Shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the Great Millstone, a.k.a. GMS, and shalom to the hopeful elect, beginning with 144,000. So at this moment, I don't have a title, but I just wanted to go through this beautiful parable from Yahushua when he was sitting by the seaside. So I started off with the book of Matthew, the 13th chapter, in verse 1, and it reads, "The same day went Yahushua out of the house and sat by the seaside, and great multitudes were gathered together to him, so that he went into a ship and sat, and the whole multitude stood on the shore. And he spake many things unto them in parables, saying, Behold, a sower went forth to sow. And when he sowed, some seeds fell by the wayside, and the fowls came and devoured them up. Some fell upon stony places, where they had not much earth, and forthwith they sprung up, because they had no deepness of earth. And when the sun was up, they were scorched, and because they had no root, they withered away. And some fell among thorns, and the thorns sprung up and choked them. But other fell into good ground, and brought forth fruit, some 100-fold, some 60-fold, some 30-fold. Who have ears to hear, let him hear." And it's just a great, beautiful parable from Yahushua. You understand? It's just basically explaining or showing you how people come into the truth and they go back into the world, or they hear about the truth and they never come into the faith, they never come into the gospel. And the some that fall into the good ground, you know, they hear about the truth, and they strive to endure. You understand? They understand and they get the knowledge, understanding, and wisdom. You understand? You want to be of that good ground. You understand? Like you say, but others fell into good ground and brought forth fruit. Some 100-fold, some 60-fold, some 30-fold, and that's the, you know, and that's the good ground that Lord willing we fell upon. You understand? But it just shows you how a lot of people, you know, come into the truth and fall out of the truth. Whether it's through philosophies, you know, religions, you know, the ways of this world, and etc. You understand? Because we know that this truth is not meant for everyone. You understand? Let's get that real quick. Matthew 22:14 say, "For many are called, but few are chosen." You understand? So there's going to be a lot of people that's called into this ministry, that's called into this faith. But only a select few are going to be, you know, chosen to endure and to be saved. You understand? Like I say, for many are called, but few are chosen, man. So there's going to be a few that's going to be chosen to be part of the elect, and etc. So, once again, it's just a great parable, man. Just showing you the different ways of how people come into the truth. Either they fall out, or either they endure it to the end. You know what I'm saying? Either they were sold to that, the wayside. He said the stony places, the thorns. You know what I'm saying? You don't wanna be sprung up, man. You don't want to be sprung up and choked out, like I said. But we'll go further into it. Verse 10. Start back up at verse 10, and he said, "And the disciples, and the disciples came and said unto him, Why speakest thou unto them in parables? He answered and said unto them, Because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given." Understand? So Yahushua is telling his disciples, man, like, hey, it's given to you to understand, you know, the mysteries, the secrets, you know, the true wisdom, and etc. He said, but of the kingdom of heaven. He said, but to them it is not given, man. It made me think of Amos 3:7, and it reads, say, "Surely the Lord Yahweh will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets." You understand? So he gonna reveal his secrets. You know, he gonna reveal the secret, the mysteries, the prophets, the prophecies unto his true servants. You understand? The prophets. So let's go back to Matthew. Matthew 13 chapter. We'll jump down to verse 15. And it reads, say, for this people's heart is wax gross, and their ears are dull of hearing, and their eyes they have closed. Let's say any time they should see with their eyes and hear with their ears, and should understand with their heart, and should be converted, and I should heal them. You understand? So that's just exactly how we once were. We was once of that darkness, and then we came into the light. You understand? We ain't had the ears to hear, we ain't had the eyes to see. But then the Heavenly Father put that spirit upon us, that breath of life to be able to hear and to be able to see. And then that's when we started understanding with our heart. That word heart goes to your mind as well. And we was converted, and the Heavenly Father healed us. You understand? So start back up at 15. Say, for this people's heart is wax gross, and their eyes are salaki, and their ears are dull of hearing, and their eyes they have closed. They say any time they should see with their eyes and hear with their eyes, salaki, and hear with their ears, and should salaki them, and should understand where with their heart, and should be converted, and I should heal them. But blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. For verily I say unto you, that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which ye see, and have not seen them, and to hear those things which ye hear, and have not heard them. So they're just showing you right there that, hey, just going back up to verse 11, like you say, he answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. So this gospel, this truth, this knowledge, understanding, and wisdom is not meant for everybody to receive. You understand? Hey, the Heavenly Father chose you for this, for this calling for a reason. You understand? It's not a coincidence that you just came into this truth. It's not a coincidence that the Heavenly Father had you to understand this knowledge, understanding, and wisdom. The Heavenly Father chose you for a reason. You understand? Just like the Elder Apostle Gabar was going into in his lesson a few days ago about our purpose. You understand? We gotta get the understanding of why. We gotta get the understanding of our purpose, man. You understand? So just going back to verse 17 again. He said, "For verily I say unto you, that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which ye see, and have not seen them, and to hear those things which ye hear, and have not heard them, because it wasn't meant for them to receive it." Verse 18 say, "Hear ye." So like it. Hear ye therefore the parable of the sower. When anyone heareth the word of the kingdom, and understandeth it not, then cometh the wicked one, and catcheth away that which was sown in his heart. This is he which received seed by the wayside. But he that received the seed into stony places, the same is he that heareth the word, and anon with joy receiveth it. Hold on, Salaki. I just had to read over something. So let's start back up at verse 20 from the top. He said, "But he that received the seed into stony places, the same is he that heareth the word, and anon with joy receiveth it. Yet hath he not rooted in himself, but dureth for a while. But when tribulation or persecution arises because of the word, by and by he is offended." Let me see what the note says. God, man. So we continue on. Verse 22, he say, "He also that receives seed among thorns is he that heareth the word, and the care of this world, and the deceitfulness of riches choke the word, and he becometh unfruitful." So is this another, quick parable, just showing you how, man. So I can get my nose. So this is another just quick parable, just showing you, how people, hear about the truth, then they go back into the world, like it says, verse 22, I think, a lot of people get choked out by the word because they care about this life. Man, so just going back into it, starting up at 19, say, "When anyone heareth the word of the kingdom and understandeth it not, then cometh the wicked one, and catcheth away that which was sown in his heart." And that's just like, when you out on the highways or byways, or you preaching this truth into someone, and they have a friend that pulls them away. You understand? And we see that all the times, man. Whether you watching the elders and apostles, or even through your own experience, So he said, "This is which receives seed by the wayside, but he that received the seed into stony places, the same as he that heareth the word, and unknown with joy receiveth it. Yet hath he not root in himself, but dureth for a while. For when tribulation or persecution arises because of the word, by and by he is offended." So that person that received the seed into stony places, he didn't root himself in. So therefore, when he heard about the tribulations, the persecution, the Jacob troubles, the RFID chip, the trials and tribulations we got to go through, the straight gate we got to go through. When he heard about all the bad things, you understand, then he became offended. So then he went back into the world because he wasn't willing to go through that straight gate, but he wanted to go through that broad gate, which is going to be destroyed. Verse 22, he said, "He also that receives seed among the thorns is he that heareth the word, and the care of this world and the deceitfulness of riches choke the word and become unfruitful." So, as we explained, as y'all seen in the note earlier, like he said, a lot of people get choked out by the word because they care about this life. You understand? They care about this world. So therefore they go back into the world. Verse 23, he said, "But he that receives seed into the good ground is he that heareth the word and understandeth it, which also beareth fruit and bringeth forth, some 100-fold, some 60, some 30. And Lord willing, we that seed that they came from that good ground. You understand? As we heard about this truth, the understanding this truth, this knowledge, understanding, the wisdom, the word, and we received it, and we brought forth fruit. You understand? Lord willing, we continue to strive until the end. Lord willing, we endure all the way to the end. So they're just a great parable. You understand? It's how people come into the truth and they become great, and how people come into the truth and they become, everlasting shame and contempt. It's like everlasting shame and contempt. So with that being said, it made me think of Daniel, the 12th chapter. In verse 2, and it reads, "And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt." You understand? And that's how it is, man. We got some people that come into this gospel and some wake up to everlasting life. That they strive to endure to the end. You understand? But then it's on that they come to the truth, they wake up to the truth, and basically they go right back to sleep. They just continue to stay in the world, or they go back into the world. Those gonna be the ones that go come with that shame and everlasting contempt. You understand? But I did not want to make this lesson too long. As I got some things to do. But Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson. Just wanted to touch upon this beautiful parable from Yahushua. So Lord willing, this was edifying. Once again, I like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua, Bahashim, Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the whole free. Shalom.